Vamos a escuchar a nuestro siguiente ponente con un tema relacionado precisamente con descansar, ya que a veces sacrificamos mucho las horas de sueño, nos desvelamos viendo pantallas, viendo series y a lo mejor no sabemos las facturas que estas conductas cobran a nuestro cuerpo. Damos la bienvenida a Paolo Fusca para hablar sobre los beneficios del sueño. Adelante, Paolo.
Hello, everyone. Do you know who this man is? If you don't, hope now you do. His name is Benjamin Franklin, and he once said, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." My dad have always told me to keep up with my sleep. However, I've always neglected it a lot because I never understood the importance of it. And now I'm a teenager who feels tired every single day, and I began to wonder why. So I did a little research about sleep, and this is what I found out, and I wanted to share with you all today. Let's imagine that I have a pill that can boost your memory, improve your immune system, and can even extend your life. How many of you would buy it? Most of you, right? Well, that's good, because this pill is free, and it's called sleep. And 1 out of 3 people doesn't take it every night. So I want you to look to your left, to the right person next to you, not to the right, and I want you to figure out which of you 3 didn't take the pill last night. And I know sleep doesn't always seem important. We stay up late doing homework, watching Netflix, texting friends, watching series or whatever. And we say that we'll catch up later on sleep and we'll sleep on the weekend or whatever. Well, the truth is, sleep doesn't work like that. Sleep is not a luxury. You cannot do it whenever you want to do it. It's a necessity. Your body needs it in order to regenerate after all the work you did throughout a day. Now let me ask you, when was the last time you woke up with your alarm clock feeling refreshed or not needing a morning coffee? You don't know, right? Well, it's normal because there's only 2 things that people do to take care of their sleep. The first one is take melatonin gummies when they go to sleep, so they can sleep easier, right? The other one is just take a coffee in the morning to feel more awake. But what really controls your sleep comes down to 2 main cycles. The first one is an internal clock. That's what I like to call it. But scientists call it circadian rhythm. And it's a little clock located deep in your brain, and it runs on a 24-hour cycle and tells your body when it's time to be awake and when it's time to slow down for bed. For example, in a normal day, when you wake up in the morning, you will release cortisol. It's a hormone that helps you stay alert. And throughout the morning, your coordination will get better and you'll start working as a normal person. However, those are signs of your clock telling you it's daytime. In the evening, you might start yawning or feel tired, and those are signs of your clock telling you it's time to slow down for bed. Now, a big part of that in the evening is melatonin. It's another hormone that you produce to make you fall asleep. It sends signals to your brain to tell the body that it's time to go to sleep. The darker it is, the more melatonin you will produce. That's why screens at night can mess up with your sleep, because they trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. The second factor I want to talk about is sleep pressure. It's a chemical in your brain called adenosine, actually, but people call it sleep pressure. And the more you produce, the more tired you're going to feel every single day, like I did. But sleep is important because when you sleep, now the adenosine level will drop and you'll feel refreshed the next day. Therefore, if you don't sleep, you'll feel tired, as I said. What do you think happens when these 2 systems get out of sync? Jet lag. Your body clock is still on your old schedule, but the local time is totally different. So you feel tired or awake at the wrong times, and it can take a few days to adjust, depending on where you are. Leading onto the brain, and what does it do to it? Well, your brain isn't just doing nothing when it's sleeping. It's actually working as hard as it can. It's saving all the things you did that day into the long-term memory part of your brain. That's why pulling sleepless nights of studying for a test might be harder to remember what you studied last night because your brain didn't save all of the things that you studied into the long-term memory part of your brain. Now, sleep isn't just only about memory. It's also about emotions, too. Your brain has a harder time dealing with emotions when it's tired. And in a certain stage of sleep called REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, you dream. And while you dream, your brain works through feelings and problems and can lower your stress and boost your creativity. Now, what happens to your body when you're sleeping? It's like a full-time repair. It's like a car. So your heart and your muscles and your immune system need to recover if you actually did something that affected them. For example, if you go to the gym, if you only sleep between 4 or 5 hours, your body's ability to heal the injury of the muscles drops by 70%. Also, lack of sleep have been linked with health issues like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and also depression. One scary fact, driving after being awake for 20 hours is as dangerous as driving drunk. How's that? What can we do to improve this? Well, there's two things that we could do only. Go to bed and waking up at the same time. This, in order for your body and your internal clock that I presented as well, is you will release melatonin when you need to do it, and you will also release cortisol when you need to. So you feel awake or sleepy when you need to be awake or sleepy. Keeping your room cool and dark. This, in order for your body's temperature to drop to 1 degree. And it needs to do this every single night in order to sleep and stay asleep. Also, the darker it is, the more melatonin you will produce, so it will be easier for you to fall asleep. Anyways, a lot of yapping. There's only one thing I want you to tell you tonight. Sleep isn't a waste of time. It's actually the most powerful thing you can do to your mind and your body to feel happy and healthy. So sleep more and have a good night's sleep, everyone. Thank you for your time.